What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. Dark times for Warner Brothers games. Not so great for their movies either, but dark times for Warner Brothers games. Hogwarts Legacy, really the only successful game. I played it through multiple times, once for each house. Very much enjoyed it. But then it didn't have Quidditch and the failed spin-off game for it, Quidditch. And I do say failed because they never got more than like 2,000 people playing it, if that. Then, of course, we had the multiverse game, the multiverses. They're basically Super Smart Mario Smash Brother thing. That had 100 million impairment charge, and basically it's gone now. And if you don't play it by this month, actually, you'll never be able to play it again, an offline only. So you might want to go download that now while you still can. And then, of course, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. It brought up to light, Sweet Baby Inc. and the other consultancy companies and the things that they do and don't do. But it also cost them 200 million plus in impairment charges and failures. And Rocksteady is just, their name is mud now. All they have left is the apparent Batman stuff that they're doing, because that's literally all they have left. And we all kept hearing about the Wonder Woman game that was from Monolith Productions, that was supposed to be incorporating the Nemesis system from the two good Lord of the Rings games, Shadow of Mordor, War of Mordor. And they're not. They're not, because it gets that 200 million, no sunken cost fallacy here. So this was just the other day. Warner Brothers Games is shutting down Monolith Productions, Player First Games, and Warner Brothers San Diego, sources tell Bloomberg News. Warner Brothers is also canceling the Wonder Woman game, like we said, was already $200 million in the hole. Saying, I see a lot of people responding to this news with complaints about how David Zaslav, but it was President David Haddad who ran Warner Brothers Games for the last decade and who was responsible for overseeing all of the studios and their output, someone who is now finally leaving after 12 years, and they're blaming, saying that they were chasing trends. By the time David took over Warner Brothers Discovery in April 2022, Monolith had already gone almost 5 years without shipping a game and lost almost its entire leadership under Haddad's management. Correct? Unfortunately, a lot of the people that were in charge, just got fired, are now melting down. So Warner Brothers confirming that, yes, developer Monolith Productions is no more. We've had to make some very difficult decisions to structure our development studios and investments around building the best games possible with our key franchises. Harry Potter, and we're going to have a Harry Potter video coming out. That's going to be very important for the next decade. So that has to be good. Mortal Kombat, of which they shut down all their mobile platforms, and the DLC for Mortal Kombat is selling horribly. DC and Game of Thrones, who fucking cares about Game of Thrones right now? DC, yeah, that's their Batman stuff. After careful consideration, we are closing 3 of our development studios: Monolith Productions, Player First Games, Warner Brother Games, San Diego. This is a strategic change in direction and not a reflection of these teams or the talents that consist with it. It actually is a reflection. The development of Monolith's Wonder Woman video game will not move forward. Our hope was to give players and fans the highest quality experience for the iconic character, and unfortunately, this is no longer possible within our strategic priorities. This is another tough decision, as we recognize Monolith's storied history of delivering epic fan experiences through amazing games. We greatly admire the passion of the 3 teams and thank every employee for their contributions. As difficult as today is, we remain focused and excited about getting back to producing high quality games for our passionate fans. Even though we have done that for 5 years, I guess we'll count Legacy. Developed by our world-class studios, and getting our games business back to profitability, fiduciary responsibilities, and growth in 2025 and beyond. And then, they are melting down over here. Yes, the news is true. I'm a free agent and open to opportunities. Almost 2 years pouring my heart into the Wonder Woman game. I fucking refuse to share that Ghouls article, and do not send it to me if you value not being verbally flayed to the bone. And any of you motherfuckers saying a word about us deserving it, I will come for you. Do not try it with me or any of my colleagues. I'm logging off for a bit to try to process this news. Yeah, isn't that nice? just everyone's here messing, falling apart. No, I'm not giving the game any of my time. It's merely controversy, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, these are all the devs freaking out. Whoever has the keys to GOG's social media channel needs to bounce. That's twice they've been transphobic. You get the idea. This is 2018. These are the people that were going to be working on the Wonder Woman game. DePass also operating a DEI activist organization. Yeah, that was her. I've been gaming for a long time. I'm tired of not seeing myself in the media. You get the idea of who it is. The biggest thing we dodged is the fact that Gail Simone was working on the Wonder Woman game. Okay, regarding the Wonder Woman video game, others have already revealed elsewhere that I was a consultant on this game, so that cheetah is out of the bag. I want to say a couple of important things about the game and the team who made it. And no one gives a shit about that. Just the fact that Gail Simone was going to be on it, you know what would have happened. Anyway, yeah, I think we dodged a bullet on this one. So did Warner Brothers. Correct decision to just end it right there. And time to return to fiduciary responsibility and profitability. So let me know what you think about this. Are you incredibly disappointed? Sad about Monolith Productions. But let's face it, there was no third game coming out for that one, right? And we could see the decline and who was working there. So I don't think anything of value was lost. You let me, though. Either way, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
well,